start 30 seconds early.
Time guy. Is that why you're laughing?
Nope.
Is that why you're laughing?
Good evening. At this time, we will begin the processional. students, please be seated. Good evening. I am Ann Heck, one of the principals at Lake Geneva Middle School, and on behalf of Julie Milligan and myself, the class of 2025 welcomes each of you to our Lake Geneva Joint 1 promotion ceremony. We would like to personally extend a warm welcome to the family members and friends of our 8th grade students. In addition, we welcome our special guests, Dr. Peter Wilson, Superintendent of Schools, and members of the Joint 1 Board of Education, Mrs. Linda Bailey-Boylini, Mrs. Barb Dinan, Mrs. Marcy Holman, and Mrs. Carrie Spiegelhoff. We gather this evening to recognize the hard work and dedication of the students you see before you. Tonight is about celebrating, and to open our celebration this evening, I ask Riley Elverman, member of the National Junior Honor Society, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and share the Pledge of Allegiance with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Thank you, Riley. At this time, I would ask Etta Nafziger, member of volleyball, multiple clubs, along with choir and band, to share her words with the class of 2025.
Welcome, and thank you to everyone for joining us, the Lake Geneva Middle School class of 2025, in celebrating our accomplishments and the path that has taken us here. I would like to begin by thanking everyone who has helped us get to this point in our lives. Thank you to our families who have shown up here today and supported us in a variety of ways and helped us to prepare for our futures. Thank you to the teachers who have helped us to grow to our full potential and who took their time and effort to connect with and teach us. Thank you to the staff who worked to keep our building clean, safe, and a welcoming place to learn. Thank you to the peers who have been project buddies, friends, and role models. I am confident that every person here could say that they've had at least one person make a large impact on them in these past 3 years at LGMS. And now, as we enter the next chapter of our lives, we stand at the crossroads of choices that could shape our futures in ways that we cannot imagine. Michael Jordan once said, "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I cannot accept not trying." Now is the time to take the leap and dive into new opportunities, even though it may seem intimidating or out of reach. It takes courage to try new things that you might not be good at initially, but that is where the growth begins. Someone in this crowd could become a professional athlete, not because they always knew that they would, but because they had the courage to try a new sport, even though they were afraid they would embarrass themselves. Someone else could become a Broadway actor, all because they took a chance and auditioned for the school musical, despite their stage fright. Another might one day save lives in the medical field, because they decided to take a challenging science class that they weren't sure they would understand. And maybe somebody could find their future best friend by joining a club they weren't sure that they would fit into. Fear of failure is what holds you back from becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. Entering high school, we are given an opportunity to try new things that could shape our character, our relationships, or our future career paths. And I'm not going to pretend that this will always be easy. Trying something new can be scary, And that's why it is so important that we support those who are brave enough to step outside of their comfort zones. If you see someone struggling or not immediately excelling at something, choose to include and encourage them. Be the friend that they need in that moment, not only because you would want them to do that for you, but because they deserve the respect for having the courage to be vulnerable and try something new. So my message to you, graduating 8th grade class, is this: be brave enough to try something new, even if you may fail at first. Because without taking the step out of your comfort zone, without taking that first uncertain step, you'll never truly know how far you could go.
Thank you, Etta, for those wonderful words. I have no doubt that these students whom you see before you will be brave enough to try something new. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Peter Wilson, who will share his thoughts with the class of 2025.
Wow, that is a tough act to follow. Families, parents, teachers, most importantly, soon to be 9th graders, class of 2025. It's with immense pride and joy that I stand before you today as the very humble superintendent of Lake Geneva Middle School to really honor the promotion of our current 8th graders, soon to be Badger High School freshmen. I'd like to thank the parents, families, teachers, and school staff for all your hard work, dedication, and support in helping these students get to where they are today. I want to first off acknowledge again our Lake Geneva Joint 1 Board of Education. 4 of the 5 board members are able to be here with us tonight. Can we give them a round of applause? So, 8th graders, today marks a really pivotal moment in your lives. It's a point in your educational journey as you sit here in your Lake Geneva Middle School Wolves, red, cardinal red, we'll go with, gowns. You're not just celebrating the completion of middle school, you're celebrating your growth, your resilience, your readiness for the next chapter that awaits you at Badger High School this upcoming fall. When you first walked through those doors of Lake Geneva Middle School, many of you were nervous 6th graders, uncertain about finding your way to class, wondering what was in that mysterious cafeteria food for those of you who took cafeteria food. You all became, again, experts at understanding what sort of food of the day specials there were. Look at you now. You've navigated challenges that would seemed impossible just a few short years ago. You've discovered new interests, formed lasting friendships, and developed the confidence to tackle whatever comes next. Your time here has prepared you for more than just high school academics. You've learned to collaborate, to think creatively, and to persevere when things get difficult. Like surviving group projects when someone inevitably forgot their part the night before it was due. You've participated in sports, activities, service projects. Most importantly, you've learned that learning itself is a lifelong journey, not a destination. To the families here tonight, thank you for your partnership in these students' education. Your support at home, your involvement in their activities, and your encouragement through both triumphs and setbacks has been instrumental to getting us to this moment. To our dedicated teachers and staff, you've done more than just teach curriculum. You've inspired curiosity, nurtured potential, and believed in these students, even when they haven't believed in themselves. 8th graders, as you prepare to enter Badger this fall, remember that you carry with you everything you've learned here at Lake Geneva Middle School. The study habits you've developed, the friendships you've formed, and the character you've built will be the foundation for the exciting opportunities ahead. High school will bring new challenges, new freedoms, and new possibilities. Embrace them all. Take risks in your learning. Participate in activities that stretch your comfort zone. Don't be a Chicago Bull, be a Detroit Piston, though. That was my advice. And remember that every expert was once a beginner. And yes, your teachers, even your superintendent, every once in a while forgot their homework. Your Lake Geneva community is proud of you. We'll be cheering you on as you continue to grow and achieve great things. As you move forward, remember our district has worked to engage you in meaningful learning, educate you for success, and empower you to make a difference to your community here in Lake Geneva area, throughout Wisconsin, throughout the country, and maybe throughout the world. You're living proof of our mission's purpose of engaging, educating, and empowering. Now go out there, show the world what Lake Geneva students can do. Congratulations, 8th graders. The future is yours to write. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for your words of wisdom. On an evening like this, it is fitting that we dedicate a portion of our program to recognizing those students who have excelled during their time at Lake Geneva Middle School. I am pleased to present the recipients of the 2025 Leadership and Citizenship Awards. The Leadership Award is based on the following criteria. The students demonstrate leadership both in and out of the classroom, as well as during school activities. The students influence peers to be positive role models, dedicate time and effort to assist those around them, show curiosity, and guide others toward becoming model citizens. This year, we had 63 students nominated by at least one staff member. We will be recognizing the 19 students who received nominations from 4 or more staff members. Students, please stand when your name is announced. I kindly ask the audience to hold your applause until all names have been called. Brooklyn Albanese, Ariane Bouchan, Reagan Bryant, Elijah Case, Riley Elverman, Emily Flies, Rowan Heiselman, Avery Helgeland, Hayes Holt, Adeline Kolb, Colton Lindberg, Nessa McKittrick, Etta Nafziger, Charlie Noble, Roman Peckney, Piper Perry, Liam Schumacher-Widsitz, Will Schumacher-Widsitz, and Olivia Sakonas. Please be seated. The Citizenship Award is determined by the following criteria. The students demonstrate a willingness to cooperate with school regulations concerning property, books, attendance, hallways, lockers, and general school rules. The students contribute ideas that improve situations and exhibit initiative in their academic pursuits. The students uphold high standards of honesty, reliability, fairness, and tolerance. This year, a total of 100 students were nominated by at least one staff member. we will be recognizing the 44 students who received nominations for 4 or more staff members. Students, please stand when your name is called. Audience members, we kindly ask that you hold your applause until all names have been announced. Allison Atkins, Brooklyn Albanese, Sienna Arthur, Ariane Bouchan, Jonah Brenner, Reagan Bryant, Emily Burdick, Elijah Case, Liam Couture, Trevor Crawford, Tegan Diesel, Riley Elverman, Oliver Fisher, Emily Flies, Justin Geraldo Ortega, Carter Giese, Blake Hart, Rowan Heiselman, Avery Helgeland, Azalea Holden, Hayes Holt, Piper Hubbard, Raina Jones, Gage Clean, Adeline Kolb, Leighton Lenz, Colton Lindberg, Nessa McKittrick, Catherine Manji, Antonio Montemuro, Bailey Morcia, Etta Nafziger, Charlie Noble, Marissa Olson, Roman Peckney, Piper Perry, Siciliana Sardina, Lexi Schaefer, Liam Schumacher-Widsitz, Will Schumacher-Widsitz, Isla Sobaki, Isaiah Targo, Olivia Sakonas, and Aria Wissel. Please be seated. I am also honored to announce this year's Male and Female Athletes of the Year. To be considered for this prestigious award, student athletes must have participated in at least 2 LGMS sports during this school year, while also demonstrating exceptional performance, growth, coachability, and leadership. These qualities were recognized by our coaches, leading to the selection of this year's Athletes of the Year. Students, please come to the stage when your name is called. This year, we have 2 recipients for Male Athlete of the Year, Hayes Holt and Quinn Vanderwhite. Congratulations, Hayes and Quinn. For Female Athlete of the Year, we also have 2 recipients, Charlie Noble and Emily Flies. Congratulations, Charlie and Emily. Next, I would like to recognize the recipients of the Band, Orchestra, and Choir Directors Awards. These distinguished students were honored at previous events, and we are pleased to acknowledge their achievements this evening. Students, please stand when your name is called. The Band Director's Award was awarded to Adeline Kolb. The Jazz Band Director's Award was presented to two recipients, Etta Nafziger and Will Schumacher-Widsitz. In orchestra, the Director's Award was also awarded to two recipients, Delaney Roberts and Naomi Tost. Finally, the Choir Director's Award was presented to Lexi Schaefer. Congratulations to all of these outstanding students. Next, Mrs. Heck will introduce the Academic and Attendance Awards.
Founded in 1983, the President's Education Awards program honors graduating elementary, middle, and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The program has provided individual recognition from the President and the United States Secretary of Education to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet the challenging standards of excellence. Each year, thousands of elementary, middle, and high schools participate by recognizing deserving students. The following students have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or higher during their middle school years, and they are in the 85th percentile or higher on their spring iReady assessments in reading and math. Students, please stand when your name is called. Audience, please hold your applause until all names are called. Allison Atkins, Brooklyn Albanese, Arian Bouchan, Reagan Bryant, Riley Elverman, Oliver Fisher, Carter Giese, Gavin Gustafson, Riley Haler, Rowan Heiselman, Hayes Holt, Raina Jones, Adeline Kolb, Ryan Kraus, Evan Lyon, Blake McCaig, Nessa McKittrick, Antonio Montemuro, Benjamin Myron, Etta Nafziger, Colton Nottestead, Marissa Olson, Christopher Odanes Vasquez, Roman Peckney, Siciliana Sardina, Liam Schumacher-Widsitz, Will Schumacher-Widsitz, Cassandra Schwartz, and Olivia Sakonas. Please be seated. Next, I will introduce the recipients of the Lake Geneva Middle School Academic Excellence Awards. These students have maintained a 3.9 or higher GPA for all three of their middle school years through the end of third quarter this year. In addition to the pin or medal they wear tonight, their names will also be engraved on a plaque to hang in the main hall of LGMS. They are joining an elite group of students who represent the finest of academic achievement. Students, please stand when your name is called, and audience, please hold your applause until all the names are called. The following students had a GPA of 3.9. Brooklyn Albanese, Sienna Arthur, Riley Elverman, Oliver Fisher, Carter Giese, Riley Haler, Avery Helgeland, Hayes Holt, Marley Hotaker, Lydia Hunter, Gage Clean, Adeline Kolb, Ryan Kraus, Evan Lyon, Nessa McKittrick, Benjamin Myron, Etta Nafziger, Marissa Olson, Roman Peckney, Piper Perry, Brianna Rorig Gerblick, Siciliana Sardina, Liam Schumacher Witzitz, Will Schumacher Witzis, Isaiah Targo, and Olivia Sakonas. Please be seated. The following student had a perfect 4.0. He is Aryan Bouchan. Finally, we would like to recognize students who have had perfect attendance here at LGMS. This year, we had 3 students with perfect attendance. Students, please stand when I call your name. They are Riley Elverman, Blake McCaig, and Malachi Simpson. Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Mrs. Barb Dinan, Vice President of the Lake Geneva Joint 1 School District Board of Education, to present the prestigious Fuller Boutell Award. Mrs. Dinan.
Good evening. This year's recipient of the Fuller Boutell Award is a fine representative of the class of 2025. This award is presented in memory of Fuller Boutell, who served on the Board of Education for 32 years, from 1941 through 1973. The student receiving this award has shown outstanding citizenship, scholarship, and community service. In addition to these activities, the recipient has accumulated an impressive academic record throughout the 3 years of middle school. On behalf of the Board of Education and the staff of the Lake Geneva Middle School, it's my honor to present the prestigious Fuller Boutell Award to Etta Nafziger. Okay. Yeah. That's really cool. I had your dad all 4 years ago. Yeah, he liked me. Yeah, it was. Am I done? No, good.
Thank you, Mrs. Dinan, and congratulations, Etta. It is truly an honor to be recognized for such a prestigious award and well-deserved. At this time, it is my privilege as principal of Lake Geneva Middle School in the Lake Geneva Joint 1 School District to present the class of 2025 to the Board of Education for the receipt of their promotion certificates. I take this action knowing that they have fulfilled the requirements necessary for this honor and are now eligible to proceed with their academic and educational endeavors into the 9th grade. To assist in this presentation, the 8th grade teachers will read the class roll, and the school board members and Dr. Wilson will help to pass out the certificates. Audience, if you could hold your applause until after each teacher is done, it would be very much appreciated. The homeroom teachers are going to read the names, and then they will say and that will be the last student for that class. We want to make sure that every family has the opportunity to hear their child's name. So we very much appreciate your cooperation with this. Mrs. Kidwell and Mr. Oker will be dismissing the rows at the appropriate times. Students, as well as staff members out there, at this time, please turn your chairs around. Okay.
Isai Tapia. Austin Sorelli. Micaiah Peterson. Mason Pack. Jesus Torres Villegas. Michael Folk. Luke Tilley. Jace Masick. Trace Roberts Wells. Braylon Dahl. Ariane Bouchan. Brennan Wilkin. Dylan Henschel. Grayson Sichkovich. Delaney Roberts. Joseph Barrera. Joanna Rios. Byron Peterson. Olivia Krenicki. And Jake Willett.
Harper Bappert. Sienna Arthur. Sophia Koneski. Ryan Thompson. Camila Perez. Angelique Marquez Nova. Weston Yanni. Liam Couture. Byron Kincaid. Lito Guzman. Cassandra Schwartz. Aiden Reyes. Braden Potter. Lainey Hefner. Brianna Rorig Gerblick. Giovanni Circus. Layla John. Lexi Schaefer. Addison Moe. McKinley Iris. And Azalea Holden.
Brooklyn Winters. Colina Sullivan. Christopher Chavez. Brandy Soria Jaramillo. Seth Samanig. Daisy Quintaro Hernandez. Ariana Porras Lara. Monica Playa. Liliana Petty. Colin O'Donnell. Jaylene Marrero Castanon. Brooklyn Krober. Abigail Guasta. Mia Gill. Sid Esparza. Rihanna Coudray. Jameson Staggs. And Jimena Aranda Villegas.
Bentley Williams. Kylie Becker. Leah Kunat. Liam Fluter. Lucas Zamora. Piper Hubbard. Angel Jaramillo Fonseca. Tiago Rodriguez. Miguel Avila. James Bruger. Oliver Fisher. Olandra Plasencia. Josh Dudones. Georgia Grant. Daisy Valdez Salinas. Marley Hotaker. Jackson Hutter. Rain Miller. Maximiliano Nava Porras. Mackenzie Schurz. And River French.
Zachary Cruzel. Olivia Zawislak. Adriel Valadez. Jacoby Kaplan. Lillian Zawislak. Justin Geraldo Ortega. Olivia Sakonas. Nevaeh Jamrose. Miley Korzensky. Lumi Sanchez Carmona. Adeline Pius. Alex Enox. Eli Barriga. Landon Harris. And Geneva Anagnis.
Aubriana Zamora. Quinn Vanderwhite. Misael Reyes Torres. Kaya Reed. Christopher Ramirez Torres. Peyton Peterson. Hunter Peace. Colton Nottestad. Benjamin Myron. Catherine Manji. Evan Lyon. Leighton Lentz. Austin LaBarbara. Mason Clock. Skylar Kuhn. Hayes Holt. Camilla Hernandez. Blake Hart. Tegan Diesel. Nathan Crumless. Jada Klein. And Trevor Kitzman.
Ryan Weissar. Sophie Verducci. Isaiah Targo. Isla Sobaki. Landon Smith. Ceciliana Sardina. Josiah Sanders. Connor Redmer. Marissa Olson. Charlie Noble. Etta Nafziger. Antonio Montemuro. Kaylee Metz. Nessa McKittrick. Blake McKaig. Gideon Marlette. Adeline Kolb. Gary Kellermeyer. Raina Jones. Lydia Hunter. Avery Helgeland. Rowan Heiselman. Emily Flies. Reagan Bryant. Kira Bivens. Ryan Billingsley. James Bell. And Brooke Lynn Albanese.
Matthias Meyer. Atsiri Diaz. Elijah Case. Arya Wissell. Jonah Brenner. Hunter Neitzel. Grace Braden. Gavin Gustafson. Del McClure. Ashlyn Quachel Sanchez. Jaden Greaser. Kai Landry. Lacey Barrico. Malachi Simpson. Trevor Crawford. Josie Mandley. Gabriel Silva Sandoval. Emily Burdick. Gavin Spiegelhoff. Bailey Mercia. And Daniel Smith.
Christopher Vasquez. Anastasia Shepelevich. Raiden Pierce. DeLorean Pena. Giovanni Pastrana. Fernanda Oliveras. Adrian Murillo. Macy Menhier. Jillian Cronin. Gage Clean. Alexander Hardig. Riley Haler. Ireland Cobb. And Jackson Betts.
Roman Peckney. Owen Hancock. Elijah Arnett. Carter Geezy. Genesis Chavez. Claire Janzik. Nyla Call. Will Schumacher Widzes. Liam Schumacher Widzes. Colton Lindberg. Christopher Ordonez Vasquez. Piper Perry. Riley Elverman. Sienna Sapara. Ryan Kraus. Allison Adkins. Clara Weber. Evan McCaig. And Aiden Van Schindel.
Naomi Tost. Raina Funk. And Ethan Portillo Kazmierski.
Tonight marks a truly special occasion for all of us. Before us is a remarkable group of students who have grown from children into young adults throughout their middle school journey. I have had the privilege to witness so many of these students achieve great academic and personal success. This class not only represents students with high academic achievements, but more importantly, this is a class that is respectful and cares for one another. Students, as you begin the next chapter of your lives, remember the wonderful memories you have created during middle school and seize the opportunities that you will have in the future. We have a great group of students here, and I am confident that the success stories from this class will be numerous and significant. You see before you a group of young people ready to face their next academic challenge, high school. However, they have not reached this point on their own. It is through the unwavering dedication and hard work of parents, relatives, teachers, and community members that these students have been able to achieve this level of accomplishment. Congratulations to each and every one of you. The future is bright for these students, and I look forward to seeing all the incredible things they will achieve. As we conclude our program, the recessional will play as the class of 2025 recesses. We kindly ask that all audience members remain seated until the class has completely exited. Thank you for sharing in our celebration this evening, and on behalf of the Lake Geneva Middle School staff and all those present, we extend our heartfelt best wishes for the class of 2025. Students, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lake Geneva Middle School class of 2025, congratulations to all.